Describe your feelings about sexism.
Well, I think that boys and girls are pretty much equal. Some people may view it differently, but I think that they should be treated equally. There's no reason why they shouldn't.
Describe your feelings about sexism.
So I feel like it's wrong when boys assume girls can't play sports and their favorite color is pink, because we can all do what we want no matter our gender.
Do you think boys are typically stronger than girls?
It depends, because I think a lot of girls think that they can be stronger, and they want to show that, but I think men mostly are stronger because they do the work.
I think that things are getting much better in this world.
Well, I think there are a lot of pieces of media that portray people in stereotypical roles, and sometimes people watching that media can get confused about what their options are and think that they're bound by the things they see in the media, and that feeds into sexism.
Have you ever experienced sexism at work?
I have experienced sexism at work. Some people have particular attitudes that are more chauvinistic or imbalanced, I would say. And although not directly targeted at me, decisions are made or conversations are had or things happen that unequally give men the benefit or privilege. So yeah, I have definitely experienced that.
How are adults and children's view on sexism different?
I think that most of the time children's views are influenced by adults. I mean, children definitely get their views from a variety of sources, but more often than not, it's their parents, it's their teachers, it's also media they consume. So I
think that kids don't necessarily have the knowledge to understand when a woman's treated differently than a man, that is sexism, and the ability to kind of understand that. I think they understand better gender roles. So, a girl wants to play sports and they're like, but you're a girl. I think they understand it in that realm. I think a lot of adults still are not able to see sexism, especially if they have not been personally affected by it. But I think that adults in general are able to kind of analyze the situation better and recognize it.
I think adults have more developed ideas on sexism because of our experience. Children haven't been exposed to those ideas yet, so their minds are still forming.
Do you think boys are typically stronger than girls? What do you think girls' stereotypes usually are?
That, they're not strong and not capable.
What do you think guys' stereotypes usually are?
That they should be tough and tall.
Do you think these stereotypes are usually true?
Not always, no.
Show me what it looks like to run like a girl.
I think it's kind of sad that these older girls kind of use hope that.
Show me what it looks like to fight like a girl. Now throw like
I also
a
feel
girl.
like older people should understand more about this, but they're the ones that are kind of doing the wrong thing.
Okay, so what are your thoughts about the video?
I think that one main thing is that it's unfortunately very realistic that women get called, you hit or you run or all that like a girl. And unfortunately, the adult women had those stereotypes in their mind and they were acting it out. I think it's good that the children grow up
without the stereotypes, but then at the same time be aware of them.
What are the stereotypes of being a boy and a girl?
Well, I think for girls a lot of the time, I think girls like jewelry, they like all of these fun, frilly stuff. They think they can't play sports like soccer and hockey. And a lot of times people say like, I laugh like a girl. Duh, I am one. Now this is a story all about how sexism takes confidence down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, how sexism is a thing that I cannot bear.
In Chicago, North Shore, born and raised, rapping was what I did most of my days. Rapping beatbox and looking all cool, and all of a sudden a boy comes out of the school. He started insulting and said I was up to no good. He said girls don't rap in this neighborhood. He was being really sexist, but I wasn't scared. He said, you're just a girl who goes flipping her hair. But I kept on rapping day after day. He said, you can't do this, girl, get out of my way. He was being really annoying, just like a cricket. Boy, get out of this town, I'll give you your ticket.
After that, I realized this is bad. His whole attitude made me mad. Is this what people in HP live like? This is definitely not right. But wait, I hear them call the girls prissy, bourgeois, and all that. Man, that type of message just falls flat. I told him to stop, but he didn't care. He must not have known he was messing with the person who cares.
We out.